Hey guys, Sean here from Tesla Family. I'm going to show you how I hand wash my Model 3. I picked up a bunch of road grime here on a recent trip up to New York. I even still have a little bit of salt stuck to the car. And I'm just going to go ahead and do one of my routine hand washes. So check it out. Alright, starting out here, what I use mainly is this Karcher K2 electric pressure washer. Does a really good job. It has a nice wand and about a 25-foot hose on it. It plugs into the outlet in my garage, and I just run a long hose into the side of the machine here as well. With the pressure washer, I use a spray nozzle that attaches to the gun. Next, after I rinse the car down, I'm going to apply some soap. I use this Mother's California Gold car wash. I also use this Karcher foam cannon. Does a good job of applying the soap. When I am hand washing, I have a 5-gallon bucket here that I put a little bit of soap and water in, and I have 2 wash mitts here. One in case the other one gets dirty, especially toward the bottom of the car. It's where all the grit is. You don't want to be scratching your clear coat with grit. After rinsing it off, then I put on this Car Pro HydroFoam. This is basically a sealant that I like to put on to kind of keep a little bit of a protected layer on the Model 3. And a bunch of drying cloths here that I use after I'm all finished. I do also have this piece of PVC tubing I rigged up, and I use this. I'll hook the hose to this, and I have a little bit of a ball valve here, and I've drilled into it a number of places, and I use this for washing the underside of the Model 3. I can't get the pressure washer under the Model 3, so what I'll do is I'll turn this on. I'll show you how it works. Run it back and forth, front to back of the car, and we'll get a good job of cleaning the underside, because that's where some salt and grit could be lodged up underneath that you can't get with the pressure washer. First things first, I'm going to be rinsing off the car with just regular water, no pressure washing. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and use the pressure washer, the spray nozzle of the pressure washer. Give it a good blast. I'm also going to take off the wheel covers and get behind the aerodynamic wheel covers. Right now I'm going to go ahead and spray the underside of the car of my Model 3. I've got a hose hooked up to this homemade piece of CPVC pipe, ball valve, and when I turn it on with a bunch of holes drilled in, you'll see a stream of water shoot out. Like so. Okay, now I'm going to be using the Mother's Car Wash, California Gold. I'm filling my bucket up with my wash mitts with the water. Not really filling it up, but getting everything wet. Directions here say pour a small amount, about 1 ounce per gallon, so I'm going to just put a cap full in here into the bucket. And now I'm going to do the same thing with the Karcher foam cannon. I'm going to put a little soap and water in here, and then we're going to go ahead and get the car sprayed down. Okay, the foam cannon is installed onto the spray gun, and we have a little soap and water in there. Let's get the car soaped up. Now I'm going to hand wash the Model 3 with my wash mitt. I'm going to be starting up really high, doing the whole top of the car first, working my way down with the thinking that the thickest grit, or the most amount of grit, is near the bottom. I don't want to be starting at the bottom and dragging the grit up. I want the grit to be down to the ground. All right, now I'm going to get inside all the doors, underneath the bottom of the doors, anywhere where salt's going to get caught, along the edge of the trunk lid, and the well where it sits, and the trunk as well. Just going to get all the salt off. All right, now that the sun is low enough in the sky, we can go ahead and apply the CarPro HydroFoam, and that's a sealant that goes on the car. It's actually better to do these car washes on a cloudy day because then you don't have to wait for the sun to go down. All right, use a little mixer bottle here to dilute the HydroFoam 9-to-1, 9-to-1 ratio in this container here, and I'm going to go ahead and put that into the spray wand here. The last step here is to put on the HydroFoam spray. Here we go. All right, now we use the wash mitt here, and we go ahead and rub in the HydroFoam. All right, we're down to the last two steps here. We're going to rinse off the car, and then we're going to hand dry it. All right, the last step is hand drying. Look at this beautiful reflection in the car. Nice, clean car. You can just about see yourself in the car. I love it. Combination of the Mother soap and the CarPro products really makes a difference. Alright everyone, hopefully you found this video helpful. If you weren't familiar with hand washing, just a multi-step process. Definitely takes a lot longer than driving through a car wash, but I like it a lot better. Less chance of less chance of scratching your clear coat. We're all dried off here. Car looks really good. If there was any extra streaks or little spots I didn't get a chance to hit, I can use this reload from CarPro here. Spray a little bit of silica spray on there and wipe it off, and it does a really good job. So that's it. Hopefully you found this helpful. If you like our videos, definitely subscribe and click that alarm bell to get notified when we post a new video. Check us out on Twitter at Tesla Family Chan. Go ahead and follow us, like us, comment, and retweet.